Hello everyone, today I'm back with some more Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battles. This time I will be featuring a Bisharp sweep. Bisharp, as you know, has a very high attack stat and has access to priority moves, as well as knockoff Iron Head, which means it's pretty good coverage against many types, so I really hope that Ice doesn't mind if I upload this, so yeah, having this hope in mind, I will be uploading this one. Because this one was a Bisharp sweep without Swords Dance, so it was pretty great. As you can see, Bisharp has a pretty solid matchup against this guy because the only thing that might wall us is going to be a Mega Scizor, so even if Mega Scizor comes out, if I try to at least weaken it a little bit, it's not going to be much of a problem. Then I have to get some damage on Rotom and stuff, so yeah, this is pretty much it, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it. So let's get into the battle. So Ice of course decided to lead off with Rotom since it's one of the best leads in the game, and I decided to lead off with Landorus since it is as well one of the best leads. I decided to go for a safe U-turn since it's a pretty good move and I can gain momentum over him, and he decides to go for the Volt Switch as I send Clefable in, which takes the Volt Switch pretty nicely. However, I'm really curious, is that a modest Rotom? Because it did quite a lot of damage to Clefable, and also it took too much damage from a U-turn, more than I expected actually. So yeah, he's gonna send Scizor in, and I was fearing the Bullet Punch of course, so I decided to go into Heatran, and he reveals Knockoff. And judging by the damage, Knockoff did too much actually, too much damage, so I was quite fearing that this was gonna be a Choice Banded Scizor. However, a Mega Scizor would have been a worse situation because then Bisharp wouldn't be able to sweep. Now, I decided to go with the Protect since I can get, I can scout if he is choice or not. So he goes to the Hide Pump next turn, which tells me that he's not choice. And now I was fearing that my Nectar was gonna come in with a Lightning Rod, so I didn't risk going to the Volt Switch. So I decided to go for a free Will-O-Wisp. And maybe, who knows, maybe I could catch Salamence on the switch. So I'm gonna withdraw Rotom, and because I didn't want to take any unnecessary damage, and I went into Gardevoir, I'm gonna trace the Lightning Rod just in case he went for the Thunderbolt. And now I'm pretty much safe because he can't either go for a Thunderbolt or else his stab is not gonna be any strong. So he decides to go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting the Landorus probably, and I wasn't gonna send Landorus in, no way, because I know that almost every electric type of Pokemon carries Hidden Power Ice. So Gardevoir ends up taking it pretty well, and I Mega Evolved and went straight ahead for the Hyper Voice. As we all know, Scizor is not the best Pokemon for special defense, so it doesn't take the Hyper Voice quite well. Now, predicting the Bullet Punch, I decided to go into my Bisharp, and Bisharp takes the Bullet Punch pretty well. And now I went for the Knockoff, and because I really wanted this Scizor out of my way. And Scizor goes down, and he reveals the Rocky Helmet actually. It's a pretty weird item for a Scizor, in my opinion. So he sends Salamence in, and he doesn't have the Intimidate, which is pretty bad. I was really hoping for an Intimidate there, because I have Defiant, which is gonna raise my attack by 2 stages, which means a +1 Bisharp. That was gonna be pretty scary. I went into Clefable to take a potential Earthquake or a Dragon Claw, which was gonna be the case, and Florges comes out, which is almost gonna take no damage from Moonblast, so I decided to go for the Wish, predicting the Florges, and I really wanted to get Bisharp into the game once again, but that was gonna be too risky because Bisharp can get hit pretty hard by the Moonblast. So I took the risk and I switched into Bisharp, risking that he's not gonna go for the Moonblast. So he didn't actually, and went for a Wish. Now Bisharp's full health and ready to sweep. However, there are just a few obstacles like the Rotom at the back, which might outspeed if he's he's not Choice Scarf, but maybe he had speed investment. So I decided to go for the Iron Head. This is pretty much the game. So I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video.